Hey guys, James here with Detailed Image. We're at SEMA 2019. We're with Dylon. We're talking everything Rupes, all kinds of new products. I see a lot of new stuff. What's going on, dude?
Okay, well, we'll start on my end down here, the simple stuff first. So we have an all-new course compound.
Okay.
So this will go and replace our Zephyr Blue Liquid with the random orbital, our Mille course as well. It's universal for random orbital or gear driven.
Okay.
Better cut, longer working time, no dust, which was a key. That was one complaint we had about the previous product. It's a little dusty.
Okay.
So no dusting, extremely easy wipe off. Killer compound. We're getting 1,500 grit sand scratches out with this using our wool pads on a 15. So killer stuff. That gets paired up with our DA Fine, which same kind of story. A little bit more cut, a little bit better finish, easier wipe off, less dusting, all the things you want to see. So we're just kind of making these evolutionary steps and improving the products.
Nice.
So these two will be launching sometime at the beginning of next year, probably around January we would expect them.
Okay. And that yellow one, that's something you could pair that with, like the yellow pad, nice one step.
Yep, exactly.
Clear up the paint a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're mild defects. So you're not chasing anything heavy, you just want to clean something up, yellow foam pad or yellow wool pad, for example, with that.
Boom.
One and done, right?
All right. So then we're segueing into
Uno. So the Uno family of products. So this one actually hit the market as of the first day of SEMA. So this is now at 32 distributors. Unfortunately not at DI yet, but it will be soon. And this product it's essentially an all-in-one, but it's a really advanced all-in-one. So this has got incredible cutting power.
Okay. Which I think we all love in an all-in-one, right?
Exactly.
We're trying to achieve that as much cut as possible.
Yeah, more cut, but this one finishes down really clean, and then it deposits 90 days of polymer sealant protection on it. So traditional cleaner waxes usually rely very heavily on wax. That's why they're called cleaner waxes. This would be kind of the cleaner wax family, but we've replaced the wax with a polymer. Okay. So we get 90 days of protection, super slick finish, high gloss, super great for that kind of express detail package, right? You want to clean it up. Maybe you're not aiming for perfect, but you want 80-90% improvement and the customer's going to be happy. This product will do that for you in one and done hit.
What type of pads do you like to pair with?
So it's great because the product is really universal across a number of pad types. You can use it with our yellow wool, our yellow foam. Pretty much you tune the cut based on what pad you select.
Okay.
So far we've tested it with all of our pads and it does something with all of them. The really sweet spot is though the yellow wool or the yellow foam. Those crush it with that, and it's like just the perfect sweet spot. But if you need more cut, you can go to the blue wool and it'll cut more defect out.
Nice. Yeah. Awesome. Okay.
So, and the Uno Protect got a little friend here. This is Uno Pure.
Okay.
So this is going to replace all of the white polishes that are current in our line. We have 3 different whites. So we have Diamond, we have Mille Ultrafine, and we have Rotary Ultrafine. This is going to replace all 3 of those products.
Those are out. Yep. This is in. Okay.
Yep. And so this is the name says all, it's pure polish. There is no fillers, no oily residues, nothing really left behind by this product. The wipe off is super easy. And really what this is for is that really, really difficult to finish, black. GM black right now, right? Everybody fights GM black left and right? Yep. And then even if you get it right, when you go to wipe it off, then you get a towel mark. So we made the wipe off on this really effortless, so the minimal amount of touching, so you're not going to go back and put a defect in, and it leaves the finish pure. So this is the perfect product for that ultra high level finish or really difficult to finish paint.
Okay.
And then the last one over here, which we're really excited about, is Uno Prime Plus Protect.
Okay.
So this, excuse me, this is actually going to go into that primer polish category. So pre-coating, you've already done maybe a compounding step to get the heavy defects out. You're going to refine the finish with this. Okay. It's going to do a little bit of polishing. It's going to leave a little bit of filler to hide whatever's left, hide hazing, and then it's going to deposit primer, a ceramic-based primer, that you can then either coat on top of or just leave alone if you want to use it as a standalone. As a standalone, our testing's showing 12 months of durability with this product.
Which is a lot.
It's a lot. It's really good out of a one-step product. But if you want to throw down your coating, and we are testing for compatibility. Right now, all the major coating brands are validating it. So far, we have no issues with compatibility, and we're stoked because that means that we can sell one product that would be universal with all coating brands, which would be awesome because a little bit more unity in the business,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely. And something like this could be a potential time saver as well. I mean, if you're going in, if you're working on, a gray BMW paint and, it's medium hardness, you're cutting the finish with the microfiber pad and maybe the new compound, you can go right into this. Opposed to then having to, maybe do an intermediate step.
Exactly. Nice. And you're ready to coat immediately, which is, obviously, coating jobs are multi-hour, especially if you're doing a high-end correction and coating job. But any time we can shave off of that for our customers is great. So this is a product that will save them time. That's a one less step, gets them better adhesion to the surface for their coating product, adds a little bit of base layer protection underneath it. So it's all positive things that it's done in less time. So there's not an extra step in there.
Now with this, would you still recommend like a light IPA wipe? after?
You can wipe, yeah.
Okay.
So the product is completely resistant to alcohol-based wipes.
Okay.
Heavy solvent wipes, if they're diluted, are still fine, but IPA wipe won't affect the protection part.
Okay.
So if the coating manufacturer does want a wipe prior to,
you can do it.
You can do it, and it's not going to affect the protection on that.
Might not be necessary.
May not be necessary in
But
most
you can
cases.
do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And it won't affect it.
Yep.
Awesome. And then I'm seeing some pads and
Yep.
some stuff
so
going on.
So a lot of people have latched onto our blue wool pads for the DA, and they've started actually putting them on the rotary, and they're getting really good results.
Okay.
The drawback is the foam in that pad is built for lateral movement, which is what a dual action random orbital polisher is going to have.
Okay.
So the rotaries are chewing the pads up. The guys love the results, but they don't like the fact that the pads don't last when they throw it on the rotary.
Yeah.
So we fixed that. We now have a rotary version of that pad. So
Okay.
it's built specifically for rotary stresses. Still has the foam mid-back. It's 100% merino wool face. Incredible cutting power out of this thing. I mean, it's a cutting monster, but unlike a lot of other wool pads, more traditional wool pads like these,
Yep.
it's not going to be as prone to leaving a really heavy rotary, swirl mark hologram type thing.
Haze craziness. Yeah.
Exactly. No, it's still very difficult to finish perfect with a rotary.
Yeah.
But this at least gets you closer to that finish where your cleanup work's minimal.
Yeah.
And so we're really
Saving
excited
some
about
time.
these. Yeah.
Saving some time.
And then last is for those guys who are a traditional rotary guy, we do have these now available in the US. So your traditional dish style wool, twisted wool.
Yep.
Heavy monster cutting pad. I just want to mow everything down pad.
level it down.
Cut the heads off of every defect. So the expectation, right, is not finish here. We want to cut.
We want that haze.
Yeah,
we want that. Yeah.
Exactly. I'm trying to get an even haze over the entire car that I can polish out.
Yeah.
This is that pad. Heavy in body shop use, but if you are a guy who does a really, you're doing a lot of heavily defected cars and you want to mow them to get that first cut done quickly, and you're using rotary, this is the pad for that.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, guys, you've seen it here, SEMA 2019. We're at the Rupes booth. Thank you so much. See you guys.